Hello, my name is Ethan Condon. I'm taking a video game development course at Gulick High School, and I think this is week 6, right? Yeah, should be week 6. So here's my product management of the most recent thing, whatever. Not most recent, but the one I did before, where I left off before. And we were just starting basic gameplay. We just finished the Unity Essentials beginner courses, and then heading on to junior programming. And then here's my product management now. Finished player control, aim basic gameplay, and I'm just starting sound and effects. I should be getting close to finishing this one. Um, yeah, so we're gonna go over everything, the sprint task lists and the backlogs when we get to the Unity project itself. All right, so we're gonna check out our GitHub next. Start with basic gameplay. Um, and at the end here, I'll try to fix that in a second. I'll try to get to the sprint task list can compare it to the commits I have in GitHub. So we're gonna quickly go through it here. Got the initial prototype 2, which is the project name, whatever. Player positioning, food flight, random animal stampede, collision decisions. You get the gist. Alright, and for player control here, it's about the same thing, just different commits because different topics. We're gonna do a little quick run through of what I did here. So we started with player character. Added the player controller script. Obviously, you gotta do that. We'll go over the projectile thing in a second here. Actually, we might as well do it now. Player controller. So I established some public objects or whatever you want to call it, floats, game objects, things like that. It's basically just setting integers to and setting things like so it can call back to something, uh, back into the pre-coded things in the game. Um, we got update if transform position dot x is less than x range, then transform position equals new vector. So basically, this stops you from moving too far to the left, and then this stops you from moving too far to the right. It's fancy stuff. Honestly, I don't understand it, but it's a learning curve. Then horizontal input. It's just setting what a horizontal input is, and then you got the key code space. So if you hit space, then it'll push out this projectile that I'll talk about in a second. Alright, then you got the projectile, which is a cookie. Don't ask why, I don't know. Got we added a move forward script to destroy out of bounds script, and obviously if you hit space, then it'll fly out of the dude. So the move forward script, it's pretty simple. It's just establishing a float speed, and then putting it onto that, multiplying it by time and speed, and you get this moving. And then the destroy out of bounds one is kind of simple too. Again, you call the floats or whatever the private floats for establishing integers for top and lower bound here. And basically, if it goes over top bound, it'll destroy the game object, and if other objects go to the lower bound, then it'll destroy those objects. And those other objects are these goofy looking cows. And they have the same move forward script and the same destroy out of bounds script. Simple stuff. Hardest thing I think would be the player. Um, we also got this spawn manager here. So again, you establish the floats and the game objects or whatever. Um, what it'll do, what this code does, is it spawns animals in a random position at a random time. Um, with like an interval between them, a random interval, not too fast, not too slow. Um, since it's invoke repeating, it'll do it over and over again until the game object is destroyed. And then finally you got the detect collision things. So if the cookie or the projectile touches the cows, it'll destroy both of them. So destroy game object, destroy other game object. So we're gonna do a little test here. It might take a second. Oh, we're fine. Cool. Every time I hit space, it launches a cookie out. I can't get that cow. I can't get that. That sucks. um, but what it does there is it destroys the game object, so it makes it not possible for it to spawn a new one. I don't know why they're telling us to do that, but it's what we got so far. And I got challenge one here, or not challenge one, challenge two. So if I could find this junior programming, give me a second. All right, so I'm just gonna summarize what the things wrong in the code work is. What they're trying to do is they're trying to put us in a situation where there's something wrong with the code. We got to figure out how to fix it. So the first thing is dogs were spawning at the top of the screen. That was because with the code, what was happening was they dragged the wrong prefab, which would be balls and dog, into a what's it called? Whatever this is called, I don't know what it's I don't know what it's called. I guess it could be an element, but you just they dragged the wrong thing into the wrong places, so that was a couple of them. Um, that was most of it there, and then the dog, if I could find it, I'd probably have to look around. Alright, with the dog, I just clicked on the prefab thing down here. What I had wrong with it is his old box collider, which is like that green thing. We can edit it here. This whole green thing should get to move around, stretched out like all the way to there. So whenever it got near something, whenever the dog got near the ball or whatever, just in the direct line of path, um, it was destroyed and it wasn't doing it. That's not what you're supposed to do. You'll see. It's hard to explain. And then you got the destroy out of bounds thing. It was just set to the wrong position, so it's like Z and X. Um, and then this was set to like positive 30 or something. Not good. But really simple stuff though. And then for some of the bonus, I chat GPT'd it. So only one type of the ball is being spawned. I can go to the spawn manager, and I think this is spawning at the random location. Um, but it finds it from the ball index. So before it was finding it from the first one that it sees in the index. Um, and if you put a number in there ranging from 0 to like 2 or something, because there's 3 objects in there, it'll use that specific one. So instead we chose the whole ball index, and what it did was it started spawning different balls. Then we're gonna do a little quick demonstration, because we got time. So you got the dog spawning. Just gonna spam it a little bit here, because I'm tired. But once the ball touches the dog, it disappears, and it goes through. It disappears. You could see it up here actually in the hierarchy. And the next thing, mod the cube. It's really simple stuff. Basically, you're given a cube here. It has a lot of properties that you get to edit. You hit play. It just kind of does that. They basically tell you to mess around. So that's all I did. All right, then we're gonna summarize my way through this because this one's hard to explain. Um, Go to scripts. You got the player controller. Basically just jump. Um, got move left, which is given to this and this. So it kind of looks like you're moving to the left. You're moving to the right here, which is staying stationary. kind of neat. These come at you at like a random interval. Sometimes they like head that way or something. I don't know. They just kind of disappear for a second. Um, Repeat background. That does is every time this whole thing passes by, it'll repeat and it connects perfectly. I don't know. It's fun stuff. Um, then you got the spawn manager, which is for the walls. Now this one wasn't fun. You can see all that code, and I'm not even done yet. But it's just finding a bunch of different booleans, different animators and physics, particle systems, and audio and stuff like that. And start, I guess get component, and then this update stuff is if it's on ground, then you know if it's the key code is space and is on ground, then it'll play a jump sound. It'll stop particles. Basically, it'll do like a little jump, and then you got the collision, whatever, with the walls. It'll it'll do a lot of things. Well, you'll see. You'll see. All right, so let's see if it doesn't crash on me. Um, we'll see. All right. Oh man, we'll see. Hold on. Let me fix something. All right. Should work now. Maybe. Might take a second. There we go. So you got the running animation. You get the little jump. Get particles in there. Past that, I have to hit the wall the first two times because it destroys the game object too soon. But does a jump. When you hit it, it's a big boom and like you fall back. That's pretty much all I've done so far. Do little review of what I'm looking forward to do next. Obviously finishing sound and effects and heading on to gameplay mechanics. Um, Nothing too special, but gonna go over the quickly. We're gonna go over the commits here. So you got wrong thing. Um, you got like player positioning, food fight, random animal stampede, collision decision, all that should be here, which is fun. And then same thing for player control. It's the same thing. So you could read all that. I'm gonna head over here. And you could read all that, and it matches. Alright, thanks for watching. Check out my other videos if you want. And, subscribe because it's free. And you're free will.